QPR.
Yeah.
But I said this one earlier that we'd win 4-0, so optimism for me.
I said 3-1.
Yeah.
Norwich, I think we'll win. Get a good result.
Yeah, do you feel confident after obviously quite a strong start away from home, 3 wins out of 3?
100%. Yeah, like obviously last season we didn't do well away from home, but obviously like you said, like 3 wins away from 3.
Yeah.
Like that's why I said 4-0 coach.
Yeah, it does feel like this is probably the toughest one so far though against Coventry. They've done quite well so far.
Coventry's a good team.
Yeah. But I suppose the positive of that is that if they can win today, it's quite a big statement, isn't it?
Yeah. It shows that we can actually beat teams like Coventry away from home. So
yeah. Obviously, Norwich were able to keep Josh Sargent after the transfer window shut. How pleased are you with that, and how big is that?
I'm buzzing. Like, he kept our best player.
Yeah. I think at least 90% of Norwich fans all thought he would go, but he's been loyal.
Yeah.
And he stayed.
And how are you feeling about sort of the season more generally? Are you confident that they can sort of get into the playoffs and maybe get promoted?
I reckon so. That I did say that we were going to get autos, but based on the start at home, like, if we win today, I reckon our season could really kick on.
Tricky game today, I think. High scorers at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it's obviously Norwich have won 3 out of 3 away from home so far this season. So does that give you extra confidence, or does this feel like a tougher one than some of those games?
It depends on the opposition. I don't think we've played anyone at this level yet. So we'll find out a lot more about the team.
Yeah. What have you made of things so far?
All right. I think you can't really tell until 10 or 12 games. So,
we've kind of changed got rid of a lot of players and starting afresh really. But we'll see further down the line. But
do you think it's realistic to hope for promotion this season, having made that many changes, or?
I think you're asking for a lot. You're asking for a lot of players that don't know to be the match of pretty much any other teams in the league, and that's quite a difficult thing to ask for. Like the manager, like some of the signings, some few question marks. So I think 10-12 games we'll understand a little bit more.
I suppose the good thing about a game like today against tough opposition is that if they can win it, it's quite a big statement, isn't it?
It is. It'll be a massive confidence boost. We could get a result. I think even a point's a good point at Coventry. So manage the expectations, then just start winning a few home games.
Can I have a couple of score predictions for today?
Watch it. At best 1-1.
Let's go big. 3-3.
Well, the performance was okay, backs to the wall most of the time, but it's a bit disappointing to lose it right at the end. But I think overall 1-1 is probably a fair result, but just a bit gutting at the end to lose it.
They're taking a draw before the game, to be fair. So, and the way the game went as well, a draw was more than a fair result. So you've got to take that home and get on to the next game.
Yeah, it must be extremely frustrating 3 minutes from time for Coventry to get that goal though, when it looked like they might eke out a really important 3 points.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, but it's 90 odd minutes of every game, and if you don't play right to the end or don't keep your goal tight, that's how it is. So it's just one of those things.
Did it feel a little bit negative at times, just sort of the way that Norwich was set up, or is that just how good Coventry are?
I think there were 1 or 2 players there that we were carrying, to be honest. I think a couple of players didn't really contribute, and we could have done with them stepping up to the fore as well. And we might have been able to put 1 or 2 more away.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to name and shame those players. Who sort of disappointed you or impressed you today?
I think the right-hand side in the first half, the right-hand side were very weak. They struggled, and Cernach struggled, and I just think they needed to change something to strengthen that side. But that's how it goes. You put on the players that you think will do a job. But Stacey, when he came on, I think was very positive. Whether he can do 90 minutes, I don't know, but he just he's a forward-thinking player. So it's good. It's frustrating to draw at the end, but it's one of those games.
And based on what you've seen today and at the start of the season, how are you feeling sort of going forward? How confident are you?
I thought that was a bang average championship game, to be fair. I don't think that we can read too much into it. I think you just got to take the point, move on to the next one, and judge the season after a few more games. All we're bothered about over the next couple of weeks is beating Ipswich away, to be fair. So we'll take this if we can win that.
Well, if you told me before the game we would get a draw at Coventry, I would have taken it.
Yeah.
But I'm disappointed that we end up losing because we were 1-0 up for the majority of the game, and we just seemed like we could hold out, but obviously you can only hold out for as long as you can.
Yeah. What did you make of the performance overall? Was it? I mean, did it feel too negative at times, or is that the sort of performance you've got?
Some of the times I felt it was a bit negative, but overall we seemed like we were playing to hold out for the win, but there's just only a certain amount of time you can.
Yeah. Were there any players who stood out to you either in a positive or negative sense?
Well, I thought our goalkeeper Vladan Kovacevic was our main standout because he was outstanding. He kept us in that game. If without him, we would have been about 6-7 down throughout the game. But
yeah, obviously a first goal for Matthias Quiscore, and that's probably one of the major positives coming out today.
Yeah,
is it?
He looked decent. But in other games he hadn't shown a lot.
Yeah.
In other games he didn't show a lot, but